Got a game here from Rider of Rohan versus Olaf the Moose. Ogre Kingdoms versus Grand Cathay. Rider taking some of the new units. We have the Eshin Maneater and the new Golgies Maneaters. Look at them go. I like these guys. I've actually been taking them recently. I honestly forget who, so if you're out there, shout yourself out, because I don't take credit for this. I just don't remember who told me, but someone was telling me these guys were actually really good, and then I tried them out for myself, and they're very solid. Anti-infantry, armor piercing, decently armored for man-eaters. They're solid. 2 Iron Guts, 2 of those man-eaters, and then a bunch of pigback riders and Noblars, 3 Noblar trappers, a Slaughtermaster of Beasts, who's currently getting shot at by Zaytang, Eshin Maneater, and a Butcher of Death with Soul Blight and Doom and Darkness. Slaughtermaster still getting sniped out. On the other side for Grand Cathay, we have the Celestial Lion, Yembo the Jade Dragon with Net and Shem's Burning Gaze. Then we have Zaytang the Watcher, Jade Warrior Halberd frontline, Peasant Longspears backline, some Jade Lancers, a bunch of Peasant Archers, and an Alchemist of Metal with just Plague of Rust. Pretty heavy into the Lord Snipe and then try and like terror out everybody else with the Celestial Lion. Its roar is pretty significant. The Slaughtermaster Beast does have immune to contact effects. I didn't know that they had that. Is that just a normal Slaughtermasters always have that kind of thing? Because if so, it's very strong. In comes something, I believe it's a Soul Blight or Doom. Ooh, it's Doom and Darkness. Alright, wild. Doom and Darkness Overcast trying to get these Jade Warrior Halberds to rout. There's a Soul Blight Overcast, and there it is. The Maw Shard is popped. So what he's trying to go for here is the Maw Shard is popped, giving these guys 48 less armor, 25 less leadership, because the Maw Shard gives 60% spell mastery. So that is a really cool tech to try and break through the front line here. And then there's a Flock of Doom on top of it, so they're really going for everything, but the Slaughtermaster of Beasts is going to get sniped out by Yembo. He's getting dangerously low, has to watch out for that Execution. Dragon's Fang Executioner is popped. I thought I just saw the X go down, but it did not do very much damage. And you'll notice that Executioner is active, but this guy is not getting executed. And that's because I believe being immune to contact effects means you also are immune to the contact effect of Execution. So I did just want to highlight that. Meanwhile, Golgi's Maneaters pushing straight through the front line with Noblars, crushed through those Jade Warrior Halberds with all that cool Soul Blight Overcast Maw Shard technology. And now Yembo is just in the back fighting the Slaughtermaster forever. Can't quite get that execute on him, so it's taking him quite a long time to get that damage out. Things are going very well for the Ogre Kingdoms. You have to remember Zaytang is an artificially large amount of balance of power. And by that I just mean when he's in melee, he's not using his like 48 more ammunition, 26, but whatever. He's going to take a long time to shoot, and that is what the game is counting on, for that much balance of power to be put into him. If he's just in melee, he'll actually get chopped pretty quickly. The Eshin Maneater and the Butcher teaming up on the Celestial Lion, who is surrounded by piggyback riders. And still in the distance, Yambo is struggling to get anything done versus an already routing Slaughtermaster. Zaytang finally gets to some safety, fires over at the Maneaters, takes out maybe a model or two. Things are looking real bad for Grand Cathay. Balance of power is looking okay for them, but like state of the game, they're in severe trouble. Zaytang gets another shot into these guys, does okay damage. Look, the Alchemist is about to rout. And did these guys just lose their lord? Now they have. Yenbo finally killed the Ogre Kingdom's lord, reducing their leadership by quite a lot. And, oof, with the Fearsome Roar as well as their lord just died, it looks like these Nobblers are going to start routing at literally full HP. But the Eshin Maneater is going nowhere. He will drag down Zaytang in no time. Elsewhere, the Ogres do need to focus on routing off everything and making sure they follow it off the battlefield. As we can see now, some of the archers and halberds are coming back, so they have to reroute those, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Weeping Blade onto Zaytang brings his armor down to 38. Only 25 melee defense while being surrounded by pigback riders. They're actually going to get decent damage onto him as the Iron Guts are in here as well. Something's happening. I imagine that's a Soul Blight. Soul Blight Overcast. Yep, there it is. Zaytang gets brought down to 15 armor. And Yembo, I mean, he's trying. He's doing his best in here, but that's a lot of spooky, scary ogres, including the Eshin guy. Look at him go. So Zaytang's in real trouble. Ground down to nothingness already. He's getting close to crumbling even as Yenbo tries to hold the line. There's no healing for Yenbo. It's not like Miao Ying can't just heal no matter what. And there's a maid for Eaton onto Yenbo. 0 armor, 0 leadership for this guy. Not leadership, melee defense. I'm having a whole day. So he's getting chunked out by the pigback riders. You can just see his health is tanking. Zaytang tries to get to safety. Don't know what he's going to be able to accomplish with it, but he's doing something. Celestial Lion's just trying to save what it remains of the Grand Cathay army, trying to rout off all these guys, chase them down, but the Man-Eaters over here, 16 out of 16 models, nearly full HP after getting a heal from a Butcher. Yenbo is about dead. Zaytang gets to safety. Just turn and fire, but it's not enough, and he admits defeat. Pretty cool Ogre build from Ryder. Man-Eaters and Iron Guts did very well. Eshin Man-Eater did fine. Knoblock Trappers did fine. Yenbo did his best, but that immune to contact effects really messes with you. As we can see, Zaytang struggled. I feel like Zaytang hasn't been nearly as strong as he was on release, and I frankly find him hard to take for his price point. GG's. Roar. Subscribe, yes, yes.